An ADDS forest can run at different functional levels, and sometimes raising the ADDS forest functional level makes additional features available. The most noticeable additional features come with upgrading to a new Windows Server forest functional level. When you raise the forest functional level, adding new domains is limited by the forest functional level. Domain controllers must use domain functional levels that are the same as the forest functional level. For example, if the forest functional level is Windows Server 2012 R2, you cannot add a new domain based on Windows Server 2008 R2 domain controllers. Additional features that are available with versions of Windows Server, starting with Windows Server 2003, include trusts. The basic feature of forests is that all domain trusts are transitive trusts, so that with permission, any user in any domain in the forest can access any resource in the forest. Forest trusts. It is possible to set up trusts between ADDS forests to enable resource sharing. Forest trusts can be full trusts or selective trusts. Linked value replication. This feature improved Windows 2000 server replication and the management of group membership. In previous versions of ADDS, the membership attribute of a group replicated as a single value. This meant that if two administrators changed the membership of the same group in two different instances of ADDS during the same replication period, the last right one, the first changes made would be lost because the new version of the group membership attribute replaced the previous one entirely. With linked value replication, group membership is treated at the value level. Therefore, all updates merge together. This also greatly reduces replication traffic. An additional benefit from this feature is the removal of the previous group membership restriction that limited the maximum number of members to 5,000.
Per improved ADDS replication calculation algorithms.
The Knowledge Consistency Checker and InterSite Topology Generator use improved algorithms to speed up the calculation of the ADDS replication infrastructure and to provide much faster site-link calculations. Support for ROCs. ROCs are supported at the Windows Server 2003 forest functional level. A ROC must be running Windows Server 2008 or newer, and it requires at least one Windows Server 2008 or newer full domain controller as a replication partner. Conversion of init org person objects to user objects. You can convert an instance of an init org person object, used for compatibility with certain non-Microsoft directory services, into an instance of a class user object. You can also convert a user object to an init org person object. Deactivation and redefinition of attributes and object classes. Although you cannot delete an attribute or object class in the schema at the Windows Server 2003 functional level, you can deactivate or redefine attributes or object classes. The Windows Server 2008 forest functional level does not add new forest-wide features. The Windows Server 2008 R2 forest functional level adds the ability to activate Active Directory features such as the Active Directory Recycle Bin feature. This feature allows the ability to restore deleted Active Directory objects. You cannot roll back the forest functional level if features that require a certain forest level, such as the Active Directory Recycle Bin feature, have been enabled. Although the Windows Server 2008 R2 ADDS forest functional level introduced Active Directory Recycle Bin, Active Directory Recycle Bin had to be managed with Windows PowerShell. However, the version of Remote Server Administration Tools, RSAT, that comes with Windows Server 2012 and later has the ability to manage the Active Directory Recycle Bin by using GUI tools. The Windows Server 2012, Windows Server 2012 R2, and Windows Server Forest functional levels do not provide any new forest-wide features. However, if you raise the forest functional level to one of these versions, you cannot add a new domain running at an earlier domain functional level.